2, 3. Are you rolling yet or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when we post a video and it's a video that we think is a really good idea, we always want to try to iterate it into different formats. So I just made a video describing the difference between a text hook header and a text hook subheader. And I think that's very valuable, and it's something that I've never seen people talk about. So I think it's unique. I think it's one-of-one. I think it's an original piece of content. Now, my creative brain is like, how can we create that message, that topic, that takeaway, but in a different format? So what we're going to do is what I call a whiteboard. I call this like a whiteboard yap. So I'm gonna draw a diagram right here. So I'm gonna draw a diagram of an Instagram reel, okay? And now we're gonna have a person in the Instagram reel. Okay, so that's a person, it's a fat person. Let's put some hair on him. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the header. So this is gonna be the header text hook. And then underneath it, we're gonna have the subheader text hook. We're gonna put that in parentheses. Okay, so now I'm going to make a video about this. You're gonna keep rolling because you're gonna watch this whole video. You're gonna see a master at work, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. The science of the text hook. You want to have a header and then a subheader. Making sure you have a lot of context in your text hook is one of the most important things if you want people to actually decrease. We're gonna try it again. Okay. The science of the aesthetic of the text hook. You want to have a header and a subheader. The header is supposed to be large and the subheader is supposed to be small. The reason why we do this is because we want to add more context to the text hook so that someone knows what they're going to get in the video. The text hook is supposed to be what the curiosity is, the question or the prompt about the video, and then you address the text hook in the video, and that's why the text hook is so important. And just having a one-line text hook isn't good enough for you to decrease the skip rate that you need to get the potential of your video to go viral. So every single one of my videos, you're going to notice I have a broad text hook that we call the header, and then underneath the header we have a subheader text hook. Let me show it to you again. You have the main text hook, we call that the header, and then underneath you have a smaller text hook, we call that the subheader. And that is the psychological impact of the physical spacing that your text hook is going to take up in the screen of your video. Aesthetics are important, and make sure if you're making your video aesthetic, you're following these sizing rules for the text hook. Boom.
That's fire.
That was fire? You like that?
Love it.
All right, so now we're going to edit that bitch. We are going to edit that motherfucker, and we're going to post that shit. Because you never know if your video is going to go viral. And you know what happened yesterday, Jeremy?
The video that did 1 point.
Do you know what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
We cooked up a video. How long did it take us to make that video?
Literally 20 seconds, and we were sitting right here.
We were sitting right fucking here. He was sitting right there.
20 seconds.
I was sitting right here, and we literally, I said, Jeremy, just shoot. And I'm sitting here back like this, and I'm like, oh, you fucking Iron Man? Oh, yeah, I've done 4 Iron Mans, blah, blah. And that video hit 1.2 million.
I mean, I've done 4 of them.
1.2 million. I mean, look at the analytics on this shit. 49,000 likes, 48,000 shares, 1.3 million views. I gained 1,000 followers from this video. Okay, so it's just proof that you just need to post your content. Don't overthink it. Let it rip. So now we're gonna edit the video that I just made. All right, and look, if you want to get better at yapping on camera, go to yapcollege.com and join Yap University today. Cut.